Today I'm going to show you one of our cool new digital tools called ThingLink. Now, ThingLink is an e-commerce publication tool that will allow you to take information and content and display it in many different ways for an online experience. I would recommend this more as an asynchronous, independent learning tool when a user is using it with a specific audience. So again, this is a great tool, but you need to do the work up front of your planning and your research before you even start designing what your product on ThingLink is going to be. So to get into ThingLink, you're going to come to the ThingLink login, and you should be in your Wilton PS account. You should be using Chrome, and you should be clicking on the Google login. Once you do that, it's going to get a pop-up screen, and you're going to click that you're in your school account. You hit accept, and then it's going to say, do you want to access your Google account? Of course I do. I'm going to hit allow. Once you're in ThingLink, you're going to be seeing a dashboard. And it's going to be populated with some images and videos that ThingLink pushes out to show you what you can do with this digital tool. Once again, the key component of understanding how to use this digital production tool is to have content and have a purpose for a specific audience. This is no different than any other digital tool or traditional way to communicate, but you need to do the work up front. The fun part of this tool is actually designing your prototype in order to publish. So when you get in here, you need to be aware that there's a create button. You're going to hit create, and you're going to get a screen that asks you what type of product do you want to create. Again, this is where your thinking comes into play with what's the best way to communicate my learning and communicate to a specific audience, which tool is best. So you're going to see things from a blank canvas, from a map, a presentation, a timeline, a 3D model, a 360 video. So you really need to think about what you want to produce. You would then click on one of the items. So let's say if I was doing a infographic, I'm going to click on infographic, and it's going to ask me to upload material. So again, you need to curate in your Google Drive images, video, audio sound bites, URL permalinks, all the things that are going to enhance what your project is going to be. Once you drag and drop or upload, you'll be ready to go to start designing this product. Now, please be aware on the right-hand side, there are some great tutorials pushed out by ThingLink that will help you think about how to smash multiple digital tools. So if you're using a Canva or a Photoshop, how to smash the tools and create powerful infographics.